Hello and welcome to Islamia Street Perspective. We are here with my brothers getting their views on pertinent questions concerning Islam. What have you been your views towards Islam?
Okay, generally, Islam, I tend to take them as my brothers and sisters. At no particular point I have ever crossed lines with an Islam brother or a sister, because they are normally confined into their own religion, and they are also very, very strict. I can say if at all it is business, we transact business and we finish it there. So I have never encountered any brushing of shoulders with my Islam brothers.
So do you think that, like you said, they are so confined in their religion and they are doing things? Do you think that is good for them to be confined like that? Do you have issues with that confinement? Or do you think they are in their religion teaches, there is a teaching in their religion that they should be confined?
Okay, everybody is entitled to his own opinion or own, what can I say? Let me not say opinion per se, but if at all they are confined in their own religion, I don't know their doctrines very well, so I don't want to say something that I might be misquoted. Yeah, so I rather just abstain from that one, please.
Okay,
because if at all I could have known what exactly they are normally being taught in the madras, it will be easy for me to maybe touch on that. But it will not be fair for me to say something on that, and I don't know the teachings they are normally taught.
You have heard about the incident in Mandera bus attack. You heard about Muslims shielding their Christian brothers.
Yes.
Has your perception changed since that incident? Or what has been your perception?
Okay, with Muslims, generally, from my point of view, I have no problem with them. And what they did at Mandera actually showed brotherhood. It means that we are one. We are one. Generally, if you cut my skin, what will come out is blood. And if you cut the Muslim's skin, the same blood is what will trickle out. So what I'll say, we just need to maybe come together more and unify our trade and our way of living. Religion is totally, let me not call it a barrier, but because Christians have their way of doing things and Muslims have their way of doing things. What I would like to see more is that interaction.
There had been an outcry before that Mandera incident that Muslims have not been doing enough in condemning, maybe advocating for radicalization and stopping these terrorists who have been using their religion. Has that incident changed your perception, or has that incident calmed down the agitation that people have been having towards Islam?
Okay, now when you talk about terrorists, even a Christian can be a terrorist. It is not only, let us not tag Muslims as the terrorists alone. Nowadays we have a Jaluo who is a terrorist. Nowadays we have a Kikuyu who is a terrorist. It's just about radicalization, being radicalized and taught bad values. You see, that is what has smeared the Muslim community being terrorists. But let us not brand them as terrorists. What our brothers did there is highly welcomed, and that is what we should be seeing more happening in our society. We should be there for one another. You should watch my back, I watch your back. You see, it's all about living in harmony. Yes.
Speaking of living in harmony,
yes,
the same week that that incident happened, there is also another incident that did not augur well with Muslims that happened in US. Presidential aspirant Donald Trump said that he will bar Muslims from setting their foot in United States as tourists, and even those Muslims who are living in United States, they should get off from the United States.
Yeah.
Do you concur or do you agree with that statement?
Okay, there I don't agree with Donald Trump. I can on my opinion is Donald Trump has taken it too personal. Maybe he has not understood how the Muslim community operates. You see, maybe the level of his, or let me say, his class, he has never come down to the common mwananchi, because if at all the common mwananchi down here has no issues with the fellow brother, Muslim brother, I doubt whether Donald Trump normally associate with Muslims. So it is difficult with him. For me, I take it is too personal when it comes to Muslims. But he has taken it too personal, and maybe he does not like Muslims. That is what I can say.
Generally, that is what you think.
Yeah, I think so.
But there have also been incidences after Westgate attack. Muslims, people have been like, they even wanted to lynch Muslims because those guys who caused that terror attack in Westgate have been Muslims. There are incidences even in this country where people have been like, somebody boards some matatu and he finds a Muslim, it's like she or he rather gets out of the matatu, or we will get out of the matatu. Do you think the same people had the same thinking like Donald Trump had?
To a point, I can say it is something that whatever happened in Westgate, we condemn. And it's unfortunate it took place, it was carried out with our brothers from maybe, let's say, Somalia or somewhere. But people can be educated to avoid. I think what is bringing all these issues of radicalization is poverty. Because to an extent, if the common mwananchi, the youth, are coming out of schools, universities, they don't have jobs. Most of the time they lie on these parks. They don't have anything. So somebody comes in with the money, gives him and tells him, this is what I want you to do. And they fall prey to these people. And they end up being radicalized, and they come and do what they did. You see, it is not the whole Muslim as whole. I can say it's just accountable people, a few people, a handful of people who are doing these bad incidents.
So do you think Islam is a violent religion?
I don't think if you say that, it's true, because Islam, I've never seen, I don't think so. I don't think if they are violent.
So do you think media has been stereotyping Islam as a religion?
To an extent I can say probably with the kind of footages they have been bringing, it might be directing people to think along that line.
Do you think Muslim brothers are accommodative?
As long as you don't infringe in his space, you'll never find any issues with them. Because even me as a Christian, if you infringe into my space, I'll react. You see? So as long as you respect me, you respect my religion, I have no issues with anybody. Same to Muslims. I believe if at all they are left to do their thing, nobody will will cause any issue with there will be no problem actually.
Thank you for your time and have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you too.
Thank you for watching Islamia Street Perspective. I had been your host, Ahmed Yusuf.